Gatehouse Media. John.
While we are speaking about business and jobs, do you support the introduction of casino gambling in Massachusetts?
Yes.
We are... Next question. We'll start with Tom Keyes first, please, and then the second.
Expanded gaming in Massachusetts is a serious opportunity for the state of Massachusetts. This has more to do with lack of leadership than anything. We had a governor, we had a Senate president, and we had a House leader that all wanted expanded gaming. And guess what? We didn't get it. They talked about expanded gaming out in the public more than they talked about switching away from MCAS and going with whatever that next one's going to be, and switching away from the budget. We didn't have on the budget nearly as much as we heard about gaming. Do I support it? Absolutely. We have dog tracks that don't have dogs in them, that have the infrastructure, that have businesses in them, and they have vendors, and it's all flat. If you go to Raynham, you have a large building there, set up for gaming. It's got the roadway infrastructure, it's got the restaurants, it's got the vendors, everybody ready to do business. They were holding on hope that the legislature would do something, and they didn't. They didn't do anything. They talked, and they talked. Now, my opponent's going to say that she supports gaming, but you can see how the position changed right through the discussion. From, I support nothing but the big Taj Mahals and not the dog tracks. The dog tracks are the real opportunity. That's where we can instantly turn on and bring jobs back, bring communities back. That's first and foremost. We can watch it, we can regulate it, we can see how it works for the state. But if we're just going to go with 3 large casinos on a projected $300 million back to the state, I don't have a lot of faith in those figures. Does anybody have a lot of faith in the figures that the state puts out?
No.
Thank you. It doesn't work. We need to get those dog tracks back online. If we want to go with competitive gaming, well, we have 3. Why don't we say we'll have 2 slot parlors and let them bid amongst themselves and see what we can do for the local regional area. We've got to be careful what we do about lottery, because lottery is directly brought back to the towns. If there's going to be an impact on lottery sales, it needs to be held harmless, and so that towns are not held harmless. So that the dollars that come in from the tracks will subsidize any reduction, and so the towns are held harmless. Remember, when we're talking about bringing taxes down, we're talking about loss of revenue, when you choose to underfund Chapter 70 or police, fire, and DPW, that's a decision made by those elected to represent us. There are other ways where we can actually make cuts without harming those direct services. Remember, this is a choice. Some call it scare taxes, I'm not crazy about that term, but it is a choice of the legislature when there's cuts and there's funds unavailable to go after that first. Because why? It fires us out. And it's inappropriate and it's wrong.
Senator Mark, would you like to?
Oh, thank you. Casinos.